I am married. I've been recently married within the last couple of years. We have one child. Our child is named Izzy and is a black golden doodle who goes hiking with us all the time. My hobbies, the wife and I love hiking. We go all over the place. Anytime I met her when I lived in Colorado, and so hiking, getting outside is a big part of life for us. My greatest career accomplishment that I'm proud of is right after I started practicing law, I got thrown in the fire. We had a case at my firm that was headed up to the Court of Appeals, and so no one at my firm had done that before, and so my boss tossed me in and said, "Why don't you do it?" So I wrote the briefs, and then the day we were headed over to the court, he turned and looked at me and said, "Why don't you handle this? Because you wrote the briefs and you know it better than I do." And so I'm in the car, literally headed over to the Court of Appeals, and I said, "Well, I guess that's what's going to happen." So I went in and argued the case at oral argument in front of the Court of Appeals, and we won. And so after that, I became the, quote, expert, because as you know, you do something once in this business and then all of a sudden everybody thinks you know what you're doing. The greatest thing that inspired me to become a lawyer was the mock trial program sponsored by NCAJ that I participated in when I was in high school. My coach at the time, our coach, was an NCAJ member, and he was a tremendous attorney, and so he and in tandem with the NCAJ were really the impetus for me becoming a lawyer today. There were so many things that I took from that program and then took from NCAJ that I simply could never repay going forward. If a person is thinking about becoming a member of NCAJ, I wholeheartedly encourage them to sign up. It's been one of the best things about the practice of law for me. Right now as a young lawyer, I feel like I do a lot of taking, and I hope to get to the point one day where I could do more giving. But I say, it's something that it's not simply an organization to join to put on your resume. It will add value to your practice, and then hopefully one day you can turn around and add value back to the community through NCAJ. My name is Drew Haywood, and I am NCAJ.